Hariom students, all of you are obeying the instructions given by our government for our safety. You maintain 2 meter distance away in public place. Always remember it. Then what is today saying? Remember, even this will pass away. റിമെമ്പർ ഈവൻ ദിസ് വിൽ പാസ് അവേ. ഈ സ്ഥിതിയും മാറി വരും. അതായത് നമ്മളിപ്പം ഇപ്പം നമ്മളുടെ പ്രസന്റ് സിറ്റുവേഷൻ എന്താണ്? നമ്മളെ കോവിഡ് മഹാമാരി മൂലം വളരെയധികം കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമ്മൾ സാമൂഹ്യ അകലം പാലിച്ച് കൂട്ടുകാരുമായിട്ട് ഒന്നും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല, സ്കൂളിൽ പോയി പഠിക്കാൻ ഒക്കുന്നില്ല, അങ്ങനെ ഒത്തിരി ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുകൾ നമ്മൾ ഫേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് അല്ലേ. അതെല്ലാം മാറി നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു ജീവിതം നമുക്ക് താമസിയാതെ ഉണ്ടാകും. എപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ പോസിറ്റീവായിട്ട് ചിന്തിക്കുക. എല്ലാം മാറി നമുക്ക് നല്ലൊരു ഭാവിയിലോട്ട് നമുക്ക് നടന്നു നീങ്ങാൻ ഒക്കും. ഓക്കെ, യെസ്റ്റർഡേ വി സ്റ്റഡീഡ് the corresponding angle, properties of corresponding angle and alternate interior angles. Today we can study a new property. Lines parallel to the same line. Prove that if L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N, then M is parallel to N. Here L is 3 line. This is a one line L, and this is M, and this is N. Here it is given that L is parallel to M. L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N. Then we can draw a transversal here. Then this angle is 1, this angle is 2, and this angle is 3. Then L is parallel to M. Then what type of angles are angle 1 and angle 2? Angle 1 and angle 2 are corresponding angles. So they are equal. So if L is parallel to M, then angle 1 is equal to angle 2. What is the reason? Angle 1, Padmanabhan, they are corresponding angles. So if the two lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Similarly, L is parallel to N. L is parallel to N, then what are the corresponding angles for L and N? Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Then angle 1 is equal to angle 3. They are also corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Then angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Then angle 2 and angle 3 both are equal. If angle 1 is equal to angle 2, this is, we can name it as 1 and this is 2, question 2. Then from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, what we can say? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So this angle 2 and angle 3 both are equal. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Look at the angles, angle 2 and angle 3. They are the corresponding angles of these lines M and N. If M and N are intersected by a transversal, the corresponding angles are angle 2 and angle 3. We found that they are equal. So if the corresponding angles are equal, then also we can say that the lines are parallel. So if the lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are equal, and conversely, if the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Then what are the lines here? Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. The corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, M is parallel to N. That is, here the corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. That is M is parallel to therefore M is parallel to N. So if L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N, then M is parallel to N. That is, here angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because they are corresponding angles, and angle 1 is equal to angle 3. They are also corresponding angles. If L is parallel to N, angle 1 and angle 3 are the corresponding angles. Therefore, this angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Therefore, we can say that these two angles are also equal. That is, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Here, the corresponding angles are equal. These are the corresponding angles of the lines M and N. So what we can say? The lines are parallel. So if the corresponding angles are equal, we can say that the lines are parallel. That is M is parallel to N. That is a line parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. If a line is parallel if two lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. Here, these two lines are parallel to the same line L. So, what we can say? So, they are also parallel to each other also. Okay. So, what we can say? So, if two lines are parallel to the same, two lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Two lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Parallel to each other. This is a property of parallel lines. That is, if L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N, then L is parallel to, then M is parallel to N. That is, if two lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. If the two lines are parallel to the same line, they are parallel to each other. Two lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. Two lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. This is a property of parallel lines. Lines parallel to the same line. The property. So you remember it. If a line is parallel, two lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other also. You remember it. Okay. Next is angle sum property of a triangle. Prove that sum of the angles in a triangle. The sum of angles in a triangle. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. In a triangle is 180. That is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 3 is equal to 180 degree. The sum of the angles in a triangle is the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. You are asked to prove it. To prove it, what we do? First we can draw a parallel line here. QR parallel to XY. We draw a parallel line. Draw XY parallel to QR. We draw a line XY parallel to QR. Then we can name this angle as 4 and this angle as 5. Then we know that angle XPY is a line. XPY is a line. So we studied that. What is the sum of the angles in a line? Parvati. If the angles are on the same line, their sum is equal to 180 degrees. So what we can say, angle 4 plus angle 1 plus 5 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree because XPY is a line. Therefore, angles on the same line is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Then you look here, the XY is parallel to QR. Then what type of angles are angle 4 and angle 2? They can be, they are alternate interior angles. What is the property of alternate interior angles, Devya Krishna? Angle 4 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Therefore, here angle 4 equals angle 2 because they are alternate. XY is parallel to QR and angle 4 is, therefore this PQ is a transversal. Therefore, what we can say, angle 4 and angle 2 are alternate interior angles. They are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. And therefore, angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Similarly, look here, what about this angle? Angle 5 and angle 3? Angle 5 and angle 3. So how many? What you can say about this angle? They are also alternate interior angles because XY is parallel to QR and PR is a transversal. Similarly, angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Same reason, alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Therefore, what we can say, angle 4 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Here we are asked to find the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Then here angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Then we can substitute, instead of angle 4 what we can write? Angle 4 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Then up now, instead of angle 4 you write, what do you write? Angle 2 plus angle 1. Then instead of angle 5 what do you write? Instead of angle 5, here what we write? Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So instead of angle 5 what we can write? It is equal to angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Why? Because angles on the same line, sum of the angles in a same line is 180 degree. Then we already proved that angle 4 is equal to angle 2 because they are alternate interior angles. Because XY is parallel to QR. Then angle 3 is equal to angle 5. They are also alternate interior angles. Then angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Putting the values of this angle 4 and angle 5 here. Instead of angle 4 we write angle 2 and instead of angle 5 we write angle 3. Therefore angle 2 plus angle 1 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. Or we can write it as angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. What are the angles? Angle 1 to angle 1, 2 and 3 are the angles in a triangle. So what we can say? Therefore we can say that sum of the angles, the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. That is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. They are the angles in a triangle. Therefore what we can say? The sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. The angles are angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. That is angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. Therefore we can say, therefore the sum of all angles in a triangle, sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Is 180 degree. This property is called angle sum property of a triangle. Then what is angle sum property of a triangle? Srihari, in a triangle, the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. To prove it, first we draw a line XY parallel to QR. Then we know that the angles on the same line, sum of the angles on the same line is 180 degree. That is angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Then we know that this angle 4 and angle 2 are the PQ is a transverse, therefore angle 4 is equal to angle 2 because they are alternate interior angles. Similarly, angle 5 is equal to angle 3. They are also alternate interior angles. Then instead of angle 4 we write angle 2 and instead of angle 5 we write angle 3. Therefore, angle 2 plus angle 1 plus angle 3 is 180 degree or angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degree. That is, the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. What is the property? This property is called the angle sum property of a triangle. You remember it, okay? Next question. If a transversal intersects two lines, then one pair of co-interior angles is 30 degree and 140 degree. Are the lines parallel? Give reason. If a transversal intersects two lines, then one pair of co-interior angles is 30 degree and 140 degree. Are the lines parallel? Give reason. Arjun, what are the properties of co-interior angles? We've already studied that. If a parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then sum of the co-interior angles are supplementary. Here we can check whether the co-interior angles are supplementary. Here what is sum of the co-interior angles? Co-interior angles sum of the co-interior angles is equal to 30 degree plus 140 degree, that is 170 degree. It is not equal to 180 degree. So are the lines parallel? If the lines are parallel, the co-interior angles are supplementary. Here the co-interior angles are not supplementary. Therefore what we can say? The reason is the co-interior angles are not supplementary. Therefore the lines are not parallel. Here the co-interior angles, here the co-interior angles are not supplementary, Therefore what we can say? Therefore the lines are not parallel. The lines are not parallel. So if the lines are parallel, then the co-interior angles are supplementary. Here the co-interior angles are not, the sum of the co-interior angles is equal to 30 degree plus 140 degree. It is equal to 170 degree, not equal to 180 degree. Therefore what we can say? If the co-interior angles are not supplementary, therefore the lines are not parallel. In the following figure, find the value of x. Here the exterior angles are given here 100 degree and 150. Then what about this angle ADB and angle ABC? Angle ADB is equal to 100 degree. Then what is angle ABC? Angle ABC is equal to, these are linear pairs, so the sum is 180 degree. Then what is the angle ABC? Angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 100. 180 minus 100, that is 80 degree, because they are linear pair. Angle ADB and angle ABC are linear pair. Therefore their sum is equal to 180 degree. Here one angle is given 100 degree. Therefore to find the other angle, we have to subtract this 100 from 180. That is 180 minus 100. That is equal to 80 degree. Similarly, this angle ACE and angle ACB are also linear pairs. Then what is the measure of angle ACB? Angle ACE is equal to 115 degree. Then what is angle ACB? Is equal to 180 minus 115. That is equal to 65 degree. Here this angle ACE is this and angle ACB is this. These two are linear pair. Therefore their sum is equal to 180 degree. Then here one angle is given. So to find the other angle, we have to subtract 115 from 180. Therefore 180 minus 150, that is equal to 65 degree. They are linear pair. Then here angle ACB and angle ABC is equal to angle ABC is equal to 80 degree and angle ACB is equal to 65 degree. Then what is the measure of angle BAC? In triangle ABC, we know that the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore triangle ABC, here angle ABC plus angle BCA plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. Then we can substitute the values. What is angle ABC? The measure of angle ABC is half an hour. We already found that is 80. 80 plus angle ACB is angle AC. Here we can write as angle ACB and angle BCA both are same. Then angle ACB is equal to 65 degree. Then what is the measure of angle BAC? Plus x is equal to 180 degree. Here angle ABC is 80 degree plus angle ACB is equal to 65 degree and angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. Therefore from this we can find the value of x. What is 80 degree plus 65 degree is 145 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree. Then what is the measure of x? Therefore x is equal to, Arvind Sai, what is the measure of x? X is equal to 180 minus 145. That is equal to 35 degree. Then the value of x is equal to, this angle is, x is equal to 35 degree. We find that. Therefore, first we find the angle ABC and then find the angle ACB, because we use the linear pair axiom. Here, angle ABD and angle ABC are linear pairs. Therefore, if one angle is given to find the other angle, let's subtract the 100 from 180. 180 minus 100 is equal to 80 degrees. Similarly, angle ACB is equal to 180 minus here. 180 minus 115. That is equal to 65. Then by angle sum property of a triangle, this is the, which property we use here? Angle sum property of a triangle. Sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree of a triangle. You write the reason also. Okay, here angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is 180 degree. Why? Because angle sum property of a triangle. Therefore, 80 degree plus 65 degree plus x is equal to 180. Then what is x? X is equal to 180 minus 148. That is equal to 30 degrees. So, the sum, we studied that what is the angle sum property of a triangle? Sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. You remember it. Okay. We can do more questions in the next class. Assignments will be given through Google Classroom. Thank you and Hari Om.